Muckrakers during the Progressive Period. A muckraker is a person or group of people who appeared in the 1901 to 1917 years to expose the problems in American society. As a result of the way our society was changing during that era, such as big businesses, urbanization, and immigration, muckrakers grew out of the yellow journalism, which, needless to say, most muckrakers were composed of journalists. One of the most profound muckrakers was Upton Sinclair, who wrote the best-selling novel The Jungle, which emphasizes the harsh condition and exploited lives of immigrants in the Chicago area and cities alike. The Jungle became very popular very quickly, and Upton Sinclair used the proceeds from the book to open the Helicon Hall, a cooperative living venture in New England developed by feminist Charlotte Perkins Gilman. But that building was later destroyed by a mysterious fire, possibly arson. But to double back to the book The Jungle, which made a lot of controversy due to our president at the time, Theodore Roosevelt, who favored big corporations and money more than people. He actually came up with the name Muckrakers as he referred to a man as a muckrake. Muckrakers didn't really have a good name. They were thought to over-exaggerate in certain things of which they did not understand. In the book The Jungle exposed all the dirty laundry in big businesses, meat shops, and all those alike. The working conditions were terrible, and the poor treatment of the humans who worked there was inhumane. Here are a few pictures. Some disagreed with Sinclair's ideas, but many, like the workers in the meat packing warehouses who worked several hours a day in a closed area with little to no fresh air and worked in very dangerous, hazardous conditions, did not. Another famous muckraker is Lincoln Stevens. Lincoln Stevens took a more direct approach to expose all of America's wrongdoings, as he would write The Shame of the Cities in 1906, which worked to expose corrupt cities and state politics. Stevens, however, didn't really focus on the corrupt people themselves. He focused on those allowing the corrupt to do whatever they pleased, those who would stand by and do nothing. Stevens felt as if society as a whole should feel ashamed for allowing this to continue for so long, writing in his book, "To sound for the civic pride of an apparently shameless citizenship." He ashamed the public for not standing up for what's right and allowing the wrong to go on for so long. And many people took note, and just like Sinclair, you either completely agree with the muckraker or you don't. There's no in-betweens, because the simple fact is that many people were treated so poorly and so unfair during this period, and our political system has so many faults in it at the time that either you are all for it or all against it. The Muckrakers era had a huge impact during the Progressive Period, as there was no internet or Channel 4 news, so people would get all the information from the paper, magazines, radio, etc., things which a journalist would write. And the brave muckrakers that took charge to help expose our corrupt and problematic political system, men and women alike, there were more than just the two I named. They all had a mission, which was to improve America, our country, our home, our land.